What's going on, flunkies? Episode 2, new year, doctor jokes, big things occurring.
Yeah, is that what is that how you're going to start every podcast now? Just like podcast number 4 of this year. Podcast 48. We're now a nuclear winter. I don't know how our recording equipment is still working, but we're still bringing you the show.
Dude,
lots of laughs.
Pump your brakes. I forgot to tell you, we're brought to you by Sesame Street, and today's number is number 2.
Oh, okay.
Tough.
Way to do every hack joke about Sesame Street right there.
No, they actually did the number thing. That's not even a joke. That's
I know,
fact.
but like you're making the joke because you want to talk about poop. So you're like, brought to you by number 2.
Oh, no, I
kids
actually
watch us poop the pants.
Actually, no, I wasn't going for that. It didn't even cross my mind, to be honest.
See, I think you're such a hack that's where it was going.
Oh, no, 100%.
Where are you taking it then?
No, I was just reaching.
Ah, gotcha. You had nothing, so you were just clawing at whatever was at the bottom of the barrel.
Oh yeah, no, the bottom, dude.
Great start.
The bottom of the barrel has rusted out, and I have dug into the earth.
Ah, there you go, man. Whew. Well, welcome back to the show. We're having a good time. See, so much fun off the top of the show.
Oh, dude. And I mean, you want to talk about fun at the top of the show, though. I got way too excited about fucking coffee. And that's when I realized, oh, shit, I am getting way
fucking
too
coffee
old.
Sounds like you get a lot of crowns in your dick.
Well, I mean, it really throws the scent off for the dogs so I can hide stuff. And when I stick it up my pee hole.
When I put the meth up in my dick hole.
That's right.
That's why I put the fucking my dick. I bury my dick in coffee too.
Yeah, I'm blending the best of now with the 80s.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
Yeah. It worked then. Now it works with my dick.
It works with my dick.
But no, like, so I got, have you ever heard of that Death Wish coffee?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Never tried it, though. I know nothing about it. It's just supposed to be like super strength coffee, right?
Yeah. It's, crazy amounts of caffeine in it. The most in the world. Well, they also make another coffee called Valhalla Odin Force.
Of course they do.
So, of course, with that name.
Is it Odin Force, as in they're going to force shit out of you because of the terrifying Viking battle that's going on in your stomach?
No, it is literally a gut punch. Just, hi-yah! Just, oh, no. Violent
I think it would be
poos.
more of an axe strike. Heyo.
All I know is I had a cup for the first time yesterday. I was up till 5 a.m.
Jesus Christ. You already, like, I don't understand how you need coffee because you stay up too late as it is on your own. Like, what would you possibly need
dude.
any kind of assistance to stay up?
It's called work because then I wake up early and I need it. But drinking it on the weekend was a horrific decision. And
Yeah,
I
that
just
sounds
had,
like a terrifying
right before
idea.
the show, finished my second cup.
Do you have shit to do today or something?
Yeah, clean.
Oh, okay. So you're doing the old-fashioned Adderall, as the kids say these days.
Yeah, except I'm not focused in any way. I just have a ton of energy to move shit.
Yeah, you don't even clean. You're just like moving furniture around. You're like, see, I cleaned. I just moved the couch over top of the stain in the middle of the rug.
I literally right now have several boxes.
Oddbot Gar.
I literally have several
I'm
boxes
getting the feng shui
right now.
done in my house by moving my furniture around.
I've moved several items, getting ready to throw them away. So I have a full trash bag that's complete with like bins that I don't even know what are for. Have you ever got those, like, I think they're bread baking things, but it's like, I'm never going to fucking bake bread. Throw these away.
So they're like, they're just like the square tins to like make like banana bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just like some kind of cake tin.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't need this shit.
I use them sometimes. Like when you dumped all of your old pots and pans onto me, you had a couple of cake tins in there. Tell you what, work great for cinnamon rolls. I don't know why. Like using them for cinnamon rolls.
Just make the fattest fucking cinnamon rolls known to man.
Yeah, exactly. They just bubble up.
That was for like
one giant cake.
Yeah, it's for a fucking cake.
Yeah, it's great. They work perfect.
Hey, man, I just make 2 rolls and I stack them, put the cinnamon in the middle. It's like a surprise.
Yeah, exactly. It's great, dude. I make cinnamon cakes. Get on my level.
God damn it. Like, I don't know, man. I was, Jesus, get on your level. I do get on your level.
I watch British Bake Off. What's up?
Well, laddie, I was watching an Irish channel, and I found out that if I put a little Baileys in my coffee, I won't shit nearly as much, but I won't stay awake nearly as long.
You started talking an Irish accent, and all I started thinking about was the Irish Bake Off, and it's just making cakes out of potatoes.
Oh, laddie, we just call those French fries.
It's just the spud cannon.
You know, you get extra protein in your breakfast if you jack off on the potatoes.
You know how, have you ever watched British Bake Off? You know how they always try to do one where they make a cake look like something fancy, and they try to
you're
make
reminding
it look cool.
me of my daughter's favorite show, Nailed It, on Netflix, where you get all the amateurs trying to cook just what you're talking about, and it looks like somebody fucked the cake by the time they're done. It's terrible.
Those guys are true amateurs. Like, British Bake Off are like amateur bakers, but they're like the best amateur bakers. Like, none of them actually, they just do it at home for fun, but they're really good at it. But I'm just picturing Irish people now doing that, and they're just like, and this week we want you to build something like fancy or whatever. And every week, every one of them just makes a potato mockery of their favorite pub. It's just always a potato-based pub.
Well, when we're not doing the Highlandering, we actually bake
That's Scottish. You're mixing up redheads.
We're both gingers.
We all sound the fucking same. I don't know why I'm Australian now.
Wrong fucking country.
I'm halfway across the world, mate. We're on fire. We can't build cakes because they keep melting. I tried to make an ice cream cake and it just melted.
On fire, you cock.
This is why we should never do accents. This is just terrible.
I'm a nail in
Your Irish accent has gotten worse. Like, it went from Irish to Scottish to, like, I don't know what it is now.
I tried to do the Highlander, and that's where it fucked up.
See, I always think I can do an Irish accent after watching that movie Brave.
No.
But all I can do is the one, I can only say, would you dare?
Would you
If you had a chance to change your fate, would you dare?
That's the one thing you can ask all your friends when they're getting really shit-faced. Would you dare with me?
Would you dare?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but I don't know how we got off on this tangent. You were getting rid of shit. I wanted to ask you about that. Like, do you go through your stuff very often? Like, do you actually, just go through all the clutter and the closets and shit and just finally get rid of stuff?
Yeah, when I actually clean, like I have been today and will do after this show, yes. Like, I've loaded up 3 boxes of trash, got a couple full trash bags, got shit to take to Goodwill. It's just mass exodus. Get rid of some shit that I know nobody's wearing, using. Just get rid of it.
You should do like a let's make a deal type situation with homeless people and your stuff. Just get like 3 boxes and just make like a Bazonga one and then like 2 ones that are actually kind of decent. Just go down and just write the numbers.
I'm just gonna go do I'm gonna go do a mystery box for my my lucky bums.
Yeah, exactly. You know that bum that you always have to see outside of your work to know if he's having a good day or not?
No, that's to know if I'm having a good day. I could give 2 fucks if he's having a good day or not.
Well, you should take that at least to him so he can have, you could be like, hey, you brought me a lot of good days when I see you out here homeless and terrified for your life. So I wanted to bring something to you. You should gift that guy something.
No, I just mystery box him, and oops, that was my trash.
Just give him that Edgar Allan Poe book you have.
No, I actually fucking love that thing.
I know, but it'd be really funny if you I don't know, just like the depressing works of Edgar Allan Poe to a homeless person just seems so fun. You're like, read this and kill yourself and do us a favor. I feel like that's what you're saying to somebody if you gave them an Edgar Allan Poe book.
No, I'd give the homeless dude a bunch of Blu-rays and DVDs. Let him figure out how to watch them.
Oh, ooh. He just lay out his blanket and you'd start selling them on the street.
He'd use the digital codes on the inside, watch him on his phone, because they all have one.
Oh yeah, they all have one now. They really do. That's how you know, like, it's what's crazy about America. We're like, we have a homeless population. I'm like, they have cell phones. Like, it's wild, yo.
Oh, 100%. It's crazy. And you know those free Wi-Fi spots where you can tether and charge your phone?
Yeah.
They're constantly, like, just jacking in and holding that thing hostage.
Yep.
At least around here.
Yeah, you think there would be, like, I'm surprised they don't have some kind of, like, time limit on them somehow. Because I would feel like you could register, like, the phone, because it's like a USB, everything's a USB charger, so you're communicating something through that. So I would think there would be some kind of computer to be like, yeah, this phone with its whatever ID number it has been on this for an hour, so like it doesn't need to be here anymore. You'd think they'd be able to do something like that.
You'd think, but I mean,
that also requires lots of money, and the taxpayers have to pay for it. And that's why I'm against them.
Well, the one I saw downtown was great a couple weekends ago. I got to see a dude just jacking off vigorously.
Oh, my God.
Plainview site. I mean, no big deal.
You really don't have anything to lose at that point, right? You're gonna get a bed and a meal if they actually fucking do anything with you. I mean, it's a win-win no matter what. You're either busting a nut or you're getting a warm bed.
Or you get both.
Yeah,
lottery.
You get both. Yeah, if you can nut, I mean, you know what? Maybe he's hoping the cops do come over because, you know, police brutality is what his kink is. He just needs to get hit with a nightstick one time in order to bust a nut. So he's like, call the police. He's just jacking off like, call them. Call them now.
If you give me blue balls one more night.
I swear to God, I'm getting frostbite from not jacking off. My balls are that blue and cold and backed up.
He's just
hit me with a goddamn nightstick.
My favorite visual of this is he's screaming up into the sky in front of an apartment complex because nobody's outside.
Nope, he's just all by himself. 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever know.
Dude, I thought for a hot second, and I got really excited, and I had about downboy myself as you were going to start singing Brian McKnight. I heard one, and I'm like, oh.
Which one's the Brian McKnight one?
1, you're like a dream come true. 2, just want to be with you.
He's singing that to the cop as that's the music starts playing as like nightsticks coming to his face. 1, you're like a dream come true. 2, just getting his teeth busted out with a nightstick.
I mean, that is the most romantic song I lost my virginity to, and the song he lost his both his molars to.
You lost your virginity to Brian McKnight?
Fuck yeah.
There was no music playing when I did it.
Brian McKnight.
Just on my twin bed with my camo sheets. Oh yeah, there's a painted picture for you.
Yeah, I didn't even. Yeah, it's funny that you say that because Brian McKnight was playing and I didn't even make it through the chorus.
Oh man,
yeah, it was a quick.
You were just
shot.
Like, you got to 2, and that was it. You literally are 2 pump jump and counted to 2 for you.
Yeah, he's like 1, 2, spew, go.
1, you gotta hold your nut. 2, I'm sorry it's never happened before. 3, here's a towel, clean yourself up and show yourself to the door.
Oh Jesus! Oh well, okay. You said show yourself to the door. At first, I was like, oh, R. Kelly's returned, but you didn't say go back to the basement.
No basement.
I did redeem myself with Backstreet Boys. I won it that way. It's weird that I remember the 1-2 punch that set up both scenarios.
Oh wow. Wait, what do you mean you redeemed yourself with Backstreet Boys? I don't get what you mean by that.
Huh? Oh,
you played I Want It That Way after that song? And then
yeah,
there was
like
again?
a little bit of, there's a little time in between. I Want It That Way came on, and then bang, go, go, go. I made it through like 2 songs.
What were the other 2 songs?
I just remember the Backstreet Boys and Brian McKnight. I don't remember after that. After like the Backstreet Boys came on,
it was I Want It That Way, and then it was bow, 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 bow.
No, it hit with Bye Bye Bye, as I'm just depleted. I'm doing this tonight.
Oh man,
that's all I remember of that song.
Yeah.
Oh,
but yeah, that's crazy. But you should definitely take all that shit to that homeless person though. Oh, dude, I this is where I was like, I kind of forgot where I was gonna bring up, but I want, like, you brought up the homeless people and stuff. Somebody was telling me this story around here, because I know there's like panhandlers and stuff like that back in Omaha and stuff like that, but not like there are here, man. It is ridiculous. And I looked this up after someone told me about it. There was a story where these newscasters followed a panhandler, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she was standing on the side of the road, doing her thing, panhandling, was out there for like 3 or 4 hours, and then she started walking. And so like this news van followed her for 5 miles from where she was. And 5 miles away from where she was standing, she gets in an SUV.
Yeah, dude, I told you.
And then drives to a like nice ass neighborhood and gets into and like goes into the house. And it turns out like they've interviewed her and she was like, "Oh, my husband works all day and I don't have a job, so I'm just bored. So this is just how I pass the time." She LARPs as a fucking homeless person. Because she's bored. You realize how crazy that is?
That's not crazy at all. Live your dream.
I identify as a homeless woman who has been...
Spread your wings, young angel, and be what you were destined to be. A drunk harlot on the corner.
I just want to see her, like, LARP card, like, where it's, like, got her attributes and stuff listed out on it.
A LARP card?
Dungeon, yeah, like the Dungeons & Dragons cards when you build a character.
Dude, you can totally drive by and throw her a sandwich back. Level up!
She just holds the sandwich up like Link.
Yeah, you just got to throw out a cardboard heart.
Yeah, but like that's just wild to me. Like, is that? I wonder if she has like a whole like backstory into it, like, and everything. You know what I mean? Because like if you're doing that because you're bored, you kind of create like a whole like backdrop and story where it's like, oh, I have a severe mental illness. I was molested by my uncle. Like, she just builds this whole elaborate sob story that she tells people to get money.
No.
Like, she's thought about it.
Or you would just ask a homeless person why they're actually homeless, and you steal their story because...
because nobody's going to give a shit anyway.
Yeah.
Nobody cares if you steal from homeless people.
Yeah, I mean, you steal from a homeless people, you stole nothing.
Dude, new business idea.
Steal from homeless?
Just beat up and steal from homeless people. It's the perfect crime.
Yeah. It's like, hey, this guy came up and stole my bin of thousands of dollars. You had thousands of dollars? Yeah, right.
The cops will just go, "Did you pay taxes on that?" No, just start nightsticking him, and he starts coming right away.
Get it all.
One is like a dream come true. Every time police beat up you. I want to find police brutality videos, police brutality videos, and put Brian McKnight songs over the top.
So
of them
we
now.
here at the homeless squad, we got special cars. Our sirens are now Brian McKnight.
That's how you know like somebody's about to get their ass beat. Is they just the police start.
It's like, hey guys, do you hear that? Do you hear that? What? One like a drink under. It's just like, oh shit!
Oh, somebody's about to get their ass whooped.
You got 6 people running in front of them willingly. Take me.
I know it's horrible, but all I'm picturing now is the Rodney King tape, just with fucking just Brian McKnight
over it.
Oh
jeez.
Oh fucking.
Oh no!
Christ.
Here come the nightstick cops.
This is not what I wanted my music to be done and used for. This is not why I made music. Brian McKnight, please stop these internet terrorists from using my songs and putting them over brutal police videos.
I'm just picturing all of that shit now with just sultry love songs over it.
Get the Policeman's Top 10 Hits, sung by Brian McKnightstick.
with special guest James Blunt. You're beautiful.
You're beautiful. It's true. I'm gonna knock the shit out of your teeth.
When I hit
won't
your
be able to
face.
testify in court, 'cause your mouth be jaws shut.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So all these just like privileged white guys singing and helping police beat people.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Isn't James Blunt English?
Why, yes, I am, I is.
I did or do.
But, yeah.
Well, this is what, like, that song was always creepy, I thought. You're Beautiful song.
Oh, dude.
Because
so
he's like staring at a chick on a fucking subway, and he's talking about, like, I don't know what to do, and he's also like, and I'm fucking high, and it's like, so you're under the influence, like, trying to, I don't know what to do with this woman. It's
hey,
like,
man,
what?
I
am
am
weird,
out
dude.
of my mind. You're with a dude? That doesn't matter right now. In my world, it's just me and you. I'm just seeing you, me and you. We're on a different plane. Take this mushroom. You'll be there with me. Let's go fuck.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing ever. It's like the thoughts before a serial killer sees like a woman with a man, because then she's like, he doesn't deserve to be with her. He should die, and like he ends up killing the dude because he's like, we're just to be together.
And then he
That's
kills
where that
her
song,
because she
that's
rejects
the beginning.
him.
That's the prelude. Yeah, exactly. That's the prelude to all. That's what that song
So,
is.
I
He
have a
interviewed
funny
Ted
story
Bundy.
for
That's
you.
actually a poem from
Let's
Ted Bundy.
keep going down my past love life. Wee. So, speaking of James Blunt, I broke up with my girlfriend moving back out of Denver, and I got played a James Blunt song about having my baby.
What?
Yeah.
That's what she played?
Yeah, no,
to you?
Anna, this is a funny visual because you got a picture. I got brought a Discman.
Oh.
You remember those things? The
old Discman.
The portable CD player.
Is that the one? Is this why you gave me a Discman as soon as you got back from Denver? You were like, take this and never show it to me again.
This thing is cursed.
No wonder I didn't get laid till I was 17. You put a hex on me, you son of a bitch. You like passed on Jumanji through a CD player to me.
The second you play it, you started the game. Oh, I'm sorry. You
son
it
of
was
a
destined.
bitch.
I heard these deep bassy drums, and I'm like, oh shit, it's got beats. I put it on. I thought it was Down with the Sickness, but no, it's a fucking.
I thought
game.
it was just some weird African chanting, but now that you tell me that, it sounded like it was saying Virgin. Virgin. Virgin.
Curse of the Virgin. Curse of the Virgin.
Damn you, Nathan. Damn you to hell.
But yeah, so I got James Blunt talking this sappy love song about I would have had your baby or whatever. And I was just
why is James Blunt talking about having a baby?
Well,
is James Blunt actually a woman and we didn't know it this whole time?
Yeah, he was one of the earlier transgender people.
Oh, okay, cool. Good for him.
I have no
Shout out to
idea.
James
I
Blunt.
could be remembering the song wrong, and he said father child, but for some reason, I distinctly remember have your baby.
Okay. So he's probably like, either way, he was probably like talking. It doesn't matter, but he's probably talking about like from her perspective, this is what she was telling him. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
this is what your girlfriend gave you?
Yeah,
as
this
you were
is like
leaving?
a, hey, why are you breaking up kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because you made me move in with your mom.
Yeah, there is that.
I was
Yeah.
like 14 when you did that, and even I was like, this seems stupid.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't move in with your mother-in-laws or girlfriend's mothers.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I was
matter.
gonna say,
never
there's-
live with anybody's mom.
Yeah, unless they're just banging hot and you want to, notch on the old belt.
Oh, man, you see, that's where porn's really giving us a false sense of reality. You can't bang your girlfriend and her mom at the same time. It just doesn't happen.
Well, I mean, an alternate reality maybe if you get some time.
And if I just sit, if I sit in this house long enough, in an alternate reality, one of me is banging my girlfriend and her mom. So in a reality, I'm banging my girlfriend and my mom.
So I can tell everybody I got a menage a trois at some point.
Yeah, in an infinite number of realities. I just watched Doctor Strange, so I know how this shit works now. So in an infinite number of realities,
Did you seriously?
It's possible. Yeah, I did finally just watch it.
Okay, did you watch the very first episode?
Doctor Strange?
Or not Doctor Strange, sorry. I was thinking Doctor Who.
Oh, no. I've seen Doctor Who. I've seen the very, very first episode of Doctor Who. Yeah.
Dude, I just watched that not that long ago, and it's weird. Fucking whoever thought of that with a mannequin?
Oh, yeah.
Where they just come alive,
shit.
and then somebody's stupid enough to just put it in their purse or whatever. I forget now. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But it's stupid.
Yeah. It's pretty terrifying, though.
Oh, yeah.
I hate mannequins. They're the creepiest shit ever.
You know, and it's funny because, it's ironic because they live in Des Moines now, but one of my old friends really, really, really wanted to fuck one.
Ah, he's one of those guys. He has a robot sex doll now. One of those big giant ones.
No, he's probably that guy that was trying to steal that $5,000 one though that I was talking about a couple weeks ago.
He was trying to get that fucking. He's like, I'm not gonna buy it, but I'll fucking steal it.
Oh man, I'm gonna pump this silicone fuck sleeve full of so many dead babies.
Yeah, there was always like those people who were like, I'll fuck a mannequin.
It's the weirdest fucking thing because I mean, like the prospects of that, you just got to go fucking drill a hole and it's all fucking weird.
It's not a good time.
They just don't want to see. I think what it is ultimately is anybody that wants to fuck a mannequin has seen the look of disappointment so much in their life. They want to fuck something that has no face.
I think they just don't care if something has life in its eyes or not, which leads me to believe they might be necrophiliacs too. Like, it doesn't matter.
I'm just picturing them as the people that are doing the shh, close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Oh.
They have their girlfriends like draw like fake eyes on their eyelids so they close, but so it looks like
but they're
staring,
also
but like,
always doing that John Travolta off face-off thing where you use all four fingers and you just creepily run them down from the forehead to the chin.
What? I guess I don't get that reference. I've never seen Face Off.
Okay, so John Travolta does exactly what I just said. He takes all four of his fingers.
Okay. Puts them on like the center of the forehead?
Right
or like
on the
side?
top of their forehead and just runs them straight down their face.
Oh.
It's such a creepy thing.
That is unsettling.
Yes. And John Travolta does that like, nope, this is just secondhand nature. I've done this quite a bit.
Yeah, this is what gets me going.
To the point where when I was young and I saw this, I was like 11.
This is how I channel Sinew. This is how I get my God to help me fuck good.
Yeah.
Praise Scientology.
If I do this 6 times a day, he won't take my hair.
Yeah.
So, as an 11-year-old, very influenced by movies, and Face Off was fucking awesome. So, I ended up looking at it going, you know what? This is what you do in order to impress them when you care about them. I run my fingers down their face. I have never been slapped harder.
Yeah, I would
and
imagine
I deserved it. Deserved it. Like, looking back, I'm like, oh, fuck, they probably thought I was going to kidnap them. I said I couldn't drive, but they knew I had a van by doing that.
Ah. Yeah, the old I don't have a driver's license trick.
Yeah, exactly. I handed them a note and said, I am 14.
I am 14. That's fucking crazy.
It's
terrible. Yeah. What I was gonna say though, I watched Doctor Strange. I gave that movie a second chance because it was better than what I remembered it being. Because I hated it the first time I tried watching it. It was not good the first time. I don't know why. I just was not into it. But
I remember being really into it until he became the Doctor. Like the beginning, the setup was awesome. But then after that, I was like, I kind of don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, you're just over it.
Oh, yeah. It's just like, oh, cool, witchcraft. Whatever.
Yeah. I have really nothing else to bring up about that.
No, I don't either.
You said witchcraft, and it reminded me if you watched The Witcher.
Fuck yeah, I did.
Dude, dude, that show was so good. Even my girlfriend sat down and watched it with me. She was like, "This is fucking
fuck
sweet."
Yeah,
I was like,
dude,
I know, right?
A giant hunky Henry Cavill's running around,
dude.
Just a giant buff fucking. Oh, dude, he's slanging so much dick.
Dude, I made a mistake telling my girlfriend I'm gonna look like that by the end of the year. So I got a heavy weight regiment coming my way. If you know what I mean.
Dude,
you should see me on this fucking podcast, just fucking giant shoulders, like sup.
Brought to
My
you
voice
by.
got deeper.
All right, welcome to Who Gives AF? Brought to you by Anabolic Steroids.
Sup, guys? This fucking microphone's too tiny. Ah!
I didn't take roids.
Yeah, all those dudes are all on steroids, right?
Yeah,
They gotta be.
That dude is just jacked. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, Henry Cavill is he's just a specimen. But like even so, like he put on so much weight. He's got to be like The Rock for sure. I know is definitely on some kind of like not necessarily steroids, but at least some kind of extra testosterone. Because what is The Rock like? Almost 58 or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Easy.
You can't be that big at that age and not be supplementing like something like that.
Yeah.
They don't test actors, bro. You think they give a fuck if actors are using drugs? That's all it was in the 80s, is cocaine.
Dude.
Cocaine and child rape. That's what Hollywood was known for in the 80s.
The two C's. Yes. They had
One
a coalition.
can't be there without the other.
They had a coalition, the CCRC.
The CCRC. Is that what Creedence Clearwater Revivals actually means?
It was all code.
It's like, no, that's what we told the public.
Oh, shit.
There's an FBI file somewhere buried deep in the archives what CCR was really about. Oh, shit. That's why Guns N' Roses had to really bury the lead on how old the people were hanging out in their dressing rooms.
Yeah, 100%. It's dude,
you guys can't blame us. Blame CCR.
Oh yeah.
How are you blaming another band? No, man. Like that's what like it started making them sound crazy because they would say CCR. Everybody thought they were talking about the band. They're trying to explain it. No, man. It's a government conspiracy.
No.
Tommy Lee, get back out there and drum.
Hey, don't worry. We put a roller coaster on there. You just go strap in there, big boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mixed them up. I said Guns N' Roses and then brought in the drummer from
brought in Motley Crue.
They're all the same fucking people.
There's so many drugs.
They're the
it's
same
okay.
goddamn bands with just different hair pieces. You know what? They're the same four people in all those bands.
They all shout at the devil of CCRC.
Man. Yeah. But, yeah, like, dude, like, Henry Cavill looks fucking jacked in that show. He's gigantic. I actually, because I watched that, and, Google listens to everything, on my YouTube, like, suggested thing, it was like, work out like Henry Cavill did to prepare for The Witcher, and I was like, I'll check that out. Click.
You know me
and
so well.
It's so funny when you watch that shit, too, because, like, it's always these... So there's a ton of them now because, like, there's all these superhero movies and all this kind of stuff. So it's like, oh, see how they got the body for the role. And it shows their workout, but it doesn't show anything else. So it gives this, like, false sense of, like, if you do this workout, you could look exactly like Thor from Ragnarok. And it's like, no, you can't.
Yeah. No,
I was like, you're fucking lying. Show all the other shit he has to do. Show the other, like, that's a 2-hour workout every day. Okay, show the other fucking 22 hours of the day.
The problem also is they don't give you the diet they're on.
No, their diet is fucking, and that's what's key to everything.
Oh yeah, and that's my favorite part of people going to the gym. You can't drink
full throttle energy drinks and be a fucking jacked specimen.
Well,
okay?
That's right. You got to drink Red Bull. So then you go on the rest of the way with their giant diet of like egg whites constantly.
Yeah, but even that, like I don't believe that even because I've read that or seen that shit on like Men's Health stuff and all that kind of stuff where they show like here's what Mark Wahlberg's diet's like and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, this is just a diet. What like, but there's no like what the supplementations are. Like they don't give you everything.
No, they don't. They
giant
never do.
Swaths of pieces.
Yeah. The bottom line is, yeah, you got to make sure you're taking all your supplements. I guarantee you, a lot of them are taking like a creatine.
Oh, dude, there's no doubt. But you got to be careful with those creatines. That's how you get titties.
Oh, dude. Hey, I told you about that. I used to work with a dude that was hardcore into that. Started taking creatine. And got the biggest, juiciest titties I've seen in a while, to the point where he was basically like I don't even know what it's called. The Japanese old style when they are doing like samurai, the women would tape down in bondage their fucking tits.
Oh.
Like,
yeah,
he was doing that coming into work, so when he was wearing a T-shirt, we'd quit giving him shit. He ended up having to go, like, get a surgery and all that to remove his fun bags.
Yeah, a mastectomy, right? The mastectomy? Isn't that what that's called, where you get your tits removed?
Vasectomy?
That's
balls.
Yeah, isn't it? Is that balls?
Yeah, your vasectomy is to get...
That's a vasectomy. I'm saying a mastectomy.
Mastectomy? I don't know,
I believe. I'm about to look it up now because now it's going to bother me. Because it's like the thing they give people when like they have breast cancer, and sometimes you have to have your breast removed.
Yeah, or you do like a breast reduction.
No, it's like a straight up they remove. It's
Lop
like Tig Notaro had that done.
See, and that's a lot of it's like, man, he had some fun before he got rid of them, I'd imagine, because we all were like, you play with those nonstop.
A mastectomy, mastectomy.
Okay. Yeah, but that's apparently a common, like, possible side effect.
I knew a kid from high school that had that happen to him. Yeah, like, he straight up, because, like, it's like, if you get, like, bad batch or whatever, and like they don't have to test any of that shit. You go to GNC and they don't test any of it.
Oh, dude,
it's just like if it gets banned or whatever, they just like fucking yank it off the shelf and then replace it with something that's just slightly different that isn't technically legal to sell anymore.
What they do is they fucking take it off the shelf and they just relabel it. They did that for oh man, so many fat burners did that. It's like, oh shit, we got sued. Rename it.
Yeah, he straight up just had to go get surgery and get like a mastectomy and get that removed from his chest because of like he developed that. Which, like, now I have the question: if you want a sex change operation, if you're a man trying to become a woman, why wouldn't you take creatine just to get tits?
Grow your own.
Yeah, I mean it's natural. They're gonna look better. I guarantee you they're gonna look better than any boob job.
I mean, yeah,
they'll feel better probably,
and you would be super jacked.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be a super in shape.
You get to go to those goddamn, like, women's bodybuilding competitions and just clean up shop.
You know, that's the funny thing is because, like, transgenders that transition over and still lift are just breaking records left and right now.
Yeah, a lot of, like, places have put, like, a stop to that now.
Oh, they have?
There was a, like, I can't remember who, like, which, there was, like, it might have been the U.S., like athletic commission, whatever, something like that. They basically said, this is not happening. Like, that's not cool. This isn't fair.
I'm just picturing an official statement that just says, nah.
It's just like, nah. just some guy with glasses and a suit and tie says U.S. Athletic Commission, just sits down at the microphone. It's like, I'll take 50 microphones in front of him, just... No.
We here at the CCRC have an official statement to make. Nah.
Can women? It's that Budweiser commercial instead of WhatsApp. It's nah. Can transgender women compete with women in powerlifting? Nah. What about swimming and volleyball? Nah. What's that? Nah.
Will you ever reconsider? Nah.
So what'd you think of The Witcher, though? Like, what was, like, your favorite part of that show? Also, like, you actually played the game, so this is something I want to talk to you about. Like, how close is it to the games? Is it, like, a separate story from what even happens in the games? I was just, like, curious about that.
Yeah, it's a separate story. The book writer doesn't consider the games canonical.
Right. Oh, so these are based more off the book than they are the game.
Yeah, but...
Okay, I didn't know that.
Henry Cavill did all his research via The Witcher 3, so he sounds pretty much like Geralt off of The Wild Hunt.
Yeah. Also, love his use of fuck all the time. He nails it. Like, comedically, like, it's great when he uses fuck. Like, he's just like, I won't come back for your firstborn child. I don't care. Like, I'll come back for a puppy. He just vomits.
Yeah.
Fuck. Like, it was perfect.
I love how, there's several times throughout that where that's his only dialogue. It's to look at something and go, fuck. It's great.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it for it. It feels to me like a more violent version of Hercules or Xena.
Oh, that's a good point. The way I kind of like I didn't pitch it to her, but like what I told, like when we were watching it, me and my girlfriend, I was like, this feels like what Netflix wants to be their Game of Thrones. Because it could go on a long time, I feel like.
Oh, it definitely can.
Yeah,
they could.
But that's what I got from it. Is I was like, man, this is like Netflix's like Game of Thrones. But I'm enjoying it way better than even like the beginning of Game of Thrones was good. But like this is way better just because there's way more death and destruction going on.
There is, and the thing I do like about this, and they captured how like he's morally gray. He's in the middle of everything.
Right.
Like, have you watched it all?
Oh yeah, I've seen every bit of it. We
so
watched
where
it
he's like, oh, if a monster's sentient, I'm not gonna kill it.
You're right. Yeah, he's like, yeah, nah, this is an actual living, breathing, thinking life form.
Yeah, so I enjoyed it for what it was. It's all a prelude because the big story is going to be kicking off when they return.
It sucks because we won't get it till 21.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
Yeah, I know, but like as long as it keeps up like how consistent and how good that storyline is, I'll be totally happy with that because it just sucks. I hate sometimes how long it takes now for stuff to get like greenlit like that. It just takes so long, and then it's like you hope you just don't forget about it.
Yeah, see, and the part of it is like it's funny actually because if you look at it through the eyeglass of everybody's like, fuck, I gotta wait a week to see a show, to when you get it all at once, you watch it in one weekend and you go, well shit, I got 2 years.
Yeah.
Whereas if you could wait it out, there's less time in between.
That's one thing I liked about how The Mandalorian actually did it, to be honest. I liked the fact that it was like a weekly thing, which I was like pumped about. I think I watched the first 2 episodes and I was like, where's the rest of it? And then I looked up and it was like a weekly release. At first I was kind of bummed, but then I was like, oh, cool, now I got something to look forward to on Fridays.
Yeah.
Like, I watched it every Friday. Like,
and
I think you're going to see streaming services start doing that more and more. I hope kind of they do that.
100%. The thing I love about The Mandalorian is that thing actually made me go, oh yeah, Star Wars is still pretty cool when it's told in a microcosm, because those fucking movies, I'm like, you guys are trying to shoehorn so much in. It's like,
I refuse to go see the next one. I like the one that's out now. I will not go see it.
The
first 2 movies were awful.
I saw it, what is that? Is it called the matinee price? Matinee price, which is hilarious because they keep moving it earlier and earlier. So we were at the 10 o'clock movie, so we could see it at $5.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. But dude, it was like I can't. The first 2 were so fucking bad. I couldn't bring myself to go do it. I couldn't bring myself to watch it.
You want me to spoil this one?
Yeah, go for it.
Fucking Palpatine is still alive.
I knew that was good. I knew that. Of course, like the big, like, so the little, like gross looking tiny like big headed, that was Palpatine, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's still alive. He's on like the world's largest fucking life support thing that it's a machine that carries him around. And you find out Rey is his granddaughter.
I hate all of it.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, next episode, fucking Anakin Skywalker is going to be alive.
Vader?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? Like, even though we've seen his ghost in other movies, he'll be there.
It's,
God damn it. Dude, yeah, it's fucking terrible. And it's just, you know what I think bothered me? And, like, everybody says this about it, and it's nothing new. But it's just, like, they did the same fucking movie. Like, you know what I mean? Nothing was creatively cool or different about, like, when they redid these movies. There just wasn't. It was, like, the same fucking thing from the first trilogy.
What I would love, personally, is, more movies about people that aren't solely focused on people that are Jedis or Sith.
Right.
Because Mandalorian, great. Rogue One, great. But then when they get on this Star Wars stuff, it's like, where do we go? They're overpowered against normal people.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like they wanted to continue the war, which they should have just been like, yeah, that part's over. That was a contained story. That's what happened.
Do something new.
Now here's the fallout of the Empire falling, which is what you see with The Mandalorian. Or here's a prequel and how they, like, the prequel did, like, show how they got the plans of the Death Star in Rogue One was fucking sweet. Like, I appreciated that because it was kind of a portion of the story we never kind of were told. You were just like, oh, here are the plans, and it's like, how the fuck do you get these? Well, here's a movie that explains it.
Yeah.
But like, you got to show the fallout afterwards, and it's like they want to keep like this thing going. And it's like it's annoying. I don't like.
They need to.
That's
do
why I like
something
The Mandalorian. New. The Mandalorian was great because it's like it's not like I guess there's technically Jedis involved because it's like the species of Yoda's there and like that, but like it's not the full on. I feel like the only thing with that, like you're worrying about this creed of like or religion or whatever it is that the Mandalorians are. You just get like this whole nother like, whoa, here's a whole branch of stuff that like most common fans, like I'm sure there are some super Star Wars nerds who are like, yeah, we already knew all this shit. It's like, well, this is something the general public knows nothing about. So by introducing this, you're bringing in a whole nother light to this world. And so like it's cool. That's cool. Not fucking, oh, here's the Last Jedi. Here's the Return of the Jedi. You know what? It's like, fucking, god damn it, no. Fucking stop with this.
Yeah. I mean, you got to speak in their language, though.
Yeah.
Solo di dabu do di do.
Yeah, I like you said, I think, because it's such a cool world. You can do more stuff with it. And what I appreciate about The Mandalorian is the fact that it's like a spaghetti western, man. It's great.
I mean, The Mandalorian, I like it because it contains stories each week, and it's just moving on. There is an overarching one, but it's kind of hit and miss as to when they address it. But
right, yeah, you could be like, oh, this has nothing to do with the main storyline. This is just him showing up somewhere and seeing what the fuck happens.
Yeah. And, like, honestly, I wish more big movies, like, once you get to a certain point, just quit making movies. Make a series so you can do contained stories like that.
Well, and especially Disney should start doing that more. They fucking own everything.
I'm waiting. Once they acquire DC, it's going to be hilarious.
Can they legally do that?
What? Are they going to say they have a monopoly on comic rights?
Yeah, they would.
I know. And I'm for it.
I don't think they would let them take it.
Warner Brothers is just, to tie it in a nice circle, drinking a lot of coffee and shitting out terrible movies.
Well, that's why they shouldn't make live-action movies. Their animation department's the fucking shit. Every DC cartoon, movie, or series is the fucking shit.
Well,
it's
maybe
so
that's
much better
what they
than
should
any
do.
other Marvel series.
Segment it out and be like, hey, Disney, you can make live-action movies. We have the rights for animation.
Right.
I mean, they do weird shit like that. Look at what fucking Sony's doing with Spider-Man. They're just holding on to that. And I find it funny because they're putting out Spider-Man shit exactly when it needs to for them to continue with that license.
Right, yeah. No, they're being smart about it. Yeah.
There's one more Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You ever play that Spider-Man game on PlayStation? Holy
I have not yet.
Fuck. Dude, it is like the Spider-Man 2 game where we played when we were kids.
Oh, nice.
But good. Like graphics and all that shit.
You didn't like that one? I like that one.
No, I did like that, but I mean like good now.
You're right. Yeah, I have some Christmas money. I should maybe spoil myself and get some of that.
Yeah, it's like I've been seeing it go on sale for $20, dude.
I know. I need to get that, and I should buy The Witcher 3, finally. After how many years of this podcast have been yelling at me to get The Witcher 3?
Oh, dude, since we started back in when it came out in 2015.
Yeah, I know.
5 fucking years. Get this game.
They made a TV show about it, and I still haven't played.
You're still like, man, that was a great TV show. I bet the game's awesome.
Yeah. Well, back to playing Tiger Woods 2012.
All right, man. I'm just gonna go play Bloodborne and Tiger Woods. 2 games that'll never have sequels or another.
Don't say that about Bloodborne. It'll happen.
No, that was No.
Don't say that. He's hinted at it here and there. It's just going to be a while. He'll do it, though.
Yeah. Tiger.
I don't care. Those games still have so much replay value.
Dude, I wish I could get Tiger Woods again, but fuck.
Yeah, you could.
You got to get a PlayStation 3.
Oh, or an Xbox 360. or you have a Wii. Get it for the Wii.
Gross.
Yeah, well.
I need graphical fidelity.
I need graphic superiority.
I need it on the PC. But the funny thing is, the PC was so jank. I looked it up. And EA, the people that made it, were admitting it was so fucked up they pulled it.
And they were like, "Yeah, you can't play this for the."
Yeah, it was so broken. I'm like, God damn it! So there's no good golf games.
Yeah, I just saw like a new one. I don't remember what it was called though, but it was for the PS4, and I don't remember who made it, but it was like Tour Pro or something like that. It didn't have anybody's name attached to it, and I was like, "That's why I've never heard of that game."
Gotcha.
There's no endorsement on this.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of weird shit out there with that.
Yeah.
Before I forget, and I was going to open with this. We got so much on a tangent. We went crazy. Did you hear about this dude that got really pissed, had a bad day, and he...
Because you had a bad day, the police beat you down, the phrase here now, singing with James Blunt.
Yeah, but is it really a bad day if you blow a wad in your pants?
Probably. Depends on where it's at.
Yeah.
And if it was intentional or if you were doing it to scare women and children.
Well, this was at Nightstick Point.
Did you say knife stick point? Is that like makeout point except way deadlier?
No, I said night stick.
Oh.
Knife stick, yeah. No, that's where you go to get shivved on the top of the mountain. And then some guy Sparta kicks you off. Knife point!
That's actually where the Zodiac Killer hangs out.
Yep. He'll never be found.
He'll never be found. Hi, I'm the Zodiac. Just to let you know, it's $10 for a stabbing, 14 for a kill. But yeah, it just helps me stay alive. Thanks for visiting Knife Point.
Oh man, your voice is eerily similar to where we're about to travel to here.
Oh yeah.
So Knife Point might be in Louisiana.
Oh.
You know, all those swamp people. And this just proves they're fucking crazy. And that is, a dude came home from a bad day after work and proceeded to rip his roommate's scrotum.
Wait, how do you rip? Like, did he have a skin tag that he could start pulling from? Like, how do you rip a scrotum?
He came in and his partner's like, "Look, Batwing!" Oh, didn't like the Batwing.
He just rips it. Okay.
Yeah.
So he just ripped a dude's scrotum, huh?
Yeah, he was. There was a gruesome attack and a charge of domestic abuse. Battery was seriously.
Was this another bath salt incident?
Yeah.
Whenever there's like flesh ripping or biting, I assume bath salts are involved. That seems to be the normal response when smokers.
So right when he got home, they got into a fight, and then the victim's testicle sac was torn open, leading to just even saying this is weird, a significant laceration. Just think about that to your sack.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, like just a nice...
just a nice
That's
tear.
a good grip, though. That's a kung fu grip.
Well, if you think about that's some force, because that skin's very malleable. Like, it's kind of like putty. Like, I'm pretty sure if you just flop your sack on the newspaper, you can read off the bottom of your sack.
Yeah, you can definitely walk around. That's one reason before I go on dates, I always do a family circus cartoon on my balls. So like when the girl sees it, even if she doesn't like blowing me, she can be like, "Oh, at least I got something to read."
Yeah, you got to get you some visuals. I usually like to put a good joke down there, like a knock knock that's real short and to the point. Yeah. You know,
sometimes if I feel like they're not educated enough or like they're not like up to date on their local politics, I'll go to the opinion section and be like, "Yeah, they shouldn't raise taxes."
I really place mine down on fun little phrases. Wow, my country's on fire, so I'm gonna say a phrase. I put like just hanging around. She's like, "Oh, that's so cute."
I put political statements in the back of my nutsack. Just make sure you see 2020 with clarity.
Right when you blow your
Bernie Sanders.
Right when you blow your load, you lift up and went, "Voted for Trump." Oh my God, I'm so offended.
And then they end up yelling, "It's rape."
Oh.
You didn't disclose who you voted for. This is now rape.
Wait a second. This is Proud Boy.
Is that Pepe the Frog on your left testicle? This is over.
This is so done. I'm not swallowing that.
Just spits it in your eye.
I like a spittoon. Oh.
Ding! Yeah, dude, that's not fun though. You're having your nutsack ripped open. So you did it with his bare hands. Is that what it says too? There was no knife.
It doesn't say, but the way they. I mean, it'd be. I don't know. I feel like if he had a knife, this dude would be more fucked up than just a sack.
Right.
Or
at first when you said ripped to scrotum, I was thinking about more of the gooch area. I thought he ripped the bottom of his taint off.
I will tear you a new pussy.
Yeah. Now it connects.
Hey, dude. Now we can fuck. What?
I don't know. Just like that. Like the vision. I just started visualizing his. He doesn't rip it off all the way. It's just the gooch, and now it's hanging from the back of the ball sack, just like a piece of skin flapping down there.
Dude, your pussy lips are so huge.
The ultimate Brazilian wax.
It's never gonna grow back the same.
You know what is growing, though?
Ooh.
All of our reviews and people coming to check out the website at punandgame.com.
You're fucking right, they are. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a place where you can go to visit all of our content that we have on the website. You can check out the fun little video casts that we do every Wednesday for you, or you can check it out on YouTube. Or, better yet, check out the other 4 shows that are coming out Monday through Friday. We got stuff for you, as well as it's fucking cold outside. What should we do?
You should get a hoodie at the Pun and Game shop. We have hoodies for all the different podcasts on the site, so check those out. Go to the punandgame.com and go to the shop. You can click on it right there, and don't forget to use promo code WGAF for free shipping at checkout. That's promo code WGAF for free shipping. They're great stuff, guys. We wear them all the time. I got one sitting right back behind me right now. Oh, my God, is that the not worth the time hoodie? You bet your sweet ass it is.
Well, laddie.
I like having cameras on me now because I can do dumb shit like that.
I mean, you say that, and I like having cameras on me too, but now I'm like, man, I need a new poster. I need something backdrop instead of this fucking... As we get further and further away, they would probably get somebody going, what the fuck's a 3-headed dragon doing?
Man, who cares, man? It works.
Yeah, whatever.
You pay homage to what got you here.
Pay homage. Well, laddie, I must say, we didn't start the fire, but we did ignite Australia. We're out.
Hey, I've been Brian McKnightstick. Good night.